Hi, my name is Alison Nicolosi. I'm one of the co-founders of AZ Husky Rescue.
And I'm Danielle Morrison, and I'm the adoption coordinator with AZ Husky Rescue.
So we're going to do a little happy ending story for Jaeger here. Um, he originally came to us from a hoarding situation in New Mexico. There was a woman who had um, 35 plus on property, dogs like this, and they were all very, very under socialized. Were not used to being around humans at all. They were all great with other dogs because that's all they knew. They were just in a chain link enclosure, all living with each other. None of them were altered or fixed, so they were breeding with each other, and it was just kind of like a total mess. So this woman actually unfortunately passed away, and she left behind her 35 dogs with no plans for their care, nowhere for them to be taken. So the shelter in that area, it's a very remote location. The shelter in that area, um, they had to come and find room for 35 animals that are extremely terrified of people, and a lot of them faced a risk of euthanasia at the time. So a couple rescue networkers in that area reached out to us as well as several other rescues, some of them in Colorado. Um, you're in the way. Some of them in Colorado, some of them in New Mexico, and then us in Arizona. And so between all of us, we each took about somewhere between 5 to 7 of these dogs. Some of them were pregnant at the time too, so there ended up being even more. But we each took about 5 to 7 of these dogs, and this here is Jaeger, and he is one of those dogs from that situation. And we want to talk about how far he has come. So we want to talk about what he was like when you first got him and
Yeah.
how he is now that it's been, what, a year and a half since that
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, so when the rescue first got him, he was hiding. He would basically find
Yeah.
like any opportunity to just hide in a corner and not look at you. And he would also empty his bowels every time he saw you because he was so scared of people. All fear, no aggression, just super timid, didn't want to interact with people. Really found confidence in other dogs though. So when the rescue took him in, put him in foster homes that had other dogs, that way he could see how the other dogs interact with people and how they trust the people. And then he really started to come around. It's been a year-long process though of taking him to dog parks because there are more dogs there than people, so he's going to be more comfortable there. Teaching him how to walk on a leash. He used to freeze every time we put a leash or a harness on him. He would just pancake and lay to the floor
Modi.
and was super skittish. But now he's comfortable going up to strangers in dog parks, especially. And he, walks up to strangers in our home when they visit. I ended up adopting him, so
Yeah.
because I just, um,
He's perfect.
he fits in so well with my other dogs, and
And this
he,
is even right here, somewhere he's never been before. So
yeah.
you can see how he's acting. He's like, this is fine.
Yeah, he's very comfortable here. So he's come a really long way from hiding in a corner and not wanting to give anybody eye contact. So, um, yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah. So there were several other dogs that we got from there as well, and they've all been just like flourishing now that they're in the right homes. And it's it's really just a good. He's just such a perfect example of how much potential these fearful, scared dogs have once they get in with the right people who know how to work with them and will help them be the best version of themselves. If you push their boundaries, they can turn into this like perfect, amazing dog that can go. I mean, we did a meeting in like a brewery, and he was just hanging out outside with us like, okay, this is fine, there's so much stuff going on, so much noise. And he came, the area he came from, there was like nothing. There's like fences and other dogs, and those were the only sounds that he was used to. So the way he's been able to acclimate to all these sounds in the last year is like amazing. He's just doing so good. Yeah. So if you want to learn more about our rescue and see more of some of the dogs that we do have available for adoption, since Jaeger here is not available, he is Danielle's personal dog. But some of the dogs we have available for adoption, you can go to our website, azhuskyrescue.com. We're on Instagram and Facebook at AZ Husky Rescue, and on TikTok at Arizona Husky Rescue.